Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Sarah, and today, as you can see, we have an order from another planner company that I have been eyeing for a little while, and I decided to go ahead and place an order. And yeah, we are going to see how we're feeling about this. And I had mentioned in another one of my videos that I was considering adding another planner to my lineup for July. This is what we have in this box. So this is a company called Jane's Agenda, and if you haven't heard of them, they are a wonderful company. They have fantastic options for disc planners. They have a ton of layouts, a ton of functional inserts and accessories and discs, a whole bunch of really, really awesome things. So this, I had mentioned in another one of my videos, I was thinking of adding another planner to my lineup for July, and I am considering moving into this one. So I wanted to place this order and go through what I got with you. Jane's Agenda also has a really cool option for a subscription box every month, which I am me. And if you know me by now, of course I got that. That's not here yet though. I started that subscription, which means I will get the July box. So when I do get that, we will go through that. I'll go into a little bit more detail about what the subscription box is and all of the details on that in that video. But this is just the bare bones of the planner. So let's open this up. This is how it came packaged. I did open it just to, make sure that everything I ordered was in here and that nothing was damaged or anything. And this is how it comes. So everything is wrapped up really nicely. So we do have a thank you card here. This box is so pretty too. So we do have a thank you card on top here, and this is a really sweet message. And this is about the subscription boxes there and all the places you can find them on social media. And then let me go ahead and, well, this, by the way, this sticker was here. I popped it open just again to make sure that everything was in here. So everything comes packaged so nicely. And then in this one are my discs. So that was wrapped up separate, probably just so it's not banging around. So again, the care that this is wrapped with was fantastic. So let me go ahead and take everything out of the box, and then we'll go through what I ordered. Okay, so starting off with some of the accessories, I did get one of these black ink erasable pens. This is the, what is this? The Friction Y pen, W-A-I-I, or W-A-A-I. This is black ink erasable pen. These pens are really great, and they had them on the site, so I just threw one into my order. So that is what that is. These are black metal discs. These are 1.5 inches, and these are a set of 9 because the planner size I did get is a classic planner, which is about 7 by 9, I believe 7 by 9 3/4. So it's pretty much the same width as like your standard 7 by 9 planners, but they require 9 discs. So let's go ahead and, if I can, get this open. I don't want to rip it, but I feel like I'm going to end up ripping it. Let's see. Okay, so these are what Jane's Agenda discs look like. These are very high quality discs. These, again, are the black metal ones. I really like black, so I just wanted to get that. These are the 1.5 inch size. So let me put these guys off to the side here and move their little box. Then this here is a page finder, and this was on sale. And if you know me, I love bees. I love bees. So I had to get this. It is too cute. And yeah, see, look, bee, there's another bee up here. I love bees. So yeah, this is the page finder, which snaps into the discs. And let me see, Jane's Agenda, the clear products like the page finders and the dashboards and everything, they do have a film on the back, which you do have to peel off there, and you can see how much more clear that is from doing that. So yes, this is, and you can use it upside down too, and then this side is silver and this side is gold. So yeah, that is absolutely beautiful. I had to get it. Love the bees. That is something that was in a subscription box. I'm not sure when, maybe last July or last August, but they will sometimes put things on the site that they've had in previous subscription boxes. So yeah. there is another accessory here, but I am going to go through the inserts first. So I have a thought, and I'll show you when I put this together, but this insert here is the weekly number 35. So let's go ahead and open this, and I'm just folding that back on itself so it doesn't stick to the inserts. So taking these out, the weekly inserts, these ones, this is weekly number 35. So for these inserts, that's just the cover page. This is what they look like. So this is a dashboard on this side. And of course you can cover up whatever these say with stickers, which is probably what I'll do. Depends, maybe not all the sections, but I got these undated. And I will explain why once I get into why I purchased the things that I did. But this has on one side the dashboard that has your priorities, the date range you can write in, calls and emails to make with little check boxes here, to buy, tasks. This is projects and the due date, habits, bills and the amount, and dinner. And then if you flip it over on this side, it has just a little horizontal like weekly overview. So it has the day of the week and then the date again you can write in. And then this side is dot grid, so you can do whatever you want on this side. So for this insert, I don't know, I think you can kind of see that there is a very faint line in the middle, like right here, that goes down. So this insert, if you fold it on the line, see, it says fold here. So this insert is actually meant to be folded in half so that you can flip and, you know, you can keep your information here, or you can flip it the other way. Keep, you know, one side private if you need to, or if you just want to have something covered, you can do that. So I don't really have anything that's like, you know, I don't bring my planner anywhere like to work or anything where people can't see what I'm doing. But the reason that I got this was to fold it over, because I will show you my I folded that horribly because I did it quick. But this is a set of 13, so this should cover about a quarter. So that is a lot of these inserts. You buy them like a quarter at a time. So that is the, again, weekly number 35. So I thought that was a really cool feature, the fold over portion. So let me go ahead and get this back in its little cellophane wrapper, and we'll go over the next one. Okay, the next inserts are the daily number 14. These ones I did get dated, so this is July through September of 2026. And I do like that these are not all the whole year, because if I use them for a few months and I'm like, wow, this isn't working, you can switch to another layout. Because like I said, she has a ton of different layouts, so there are a whole bunch of things to try there. But these ones, let me move this guy over. These ones are, in my opinion, unique. So daily number 14, so there is a dot grid page here, just because your weeks are going to start on the left. So it has a little sidebar here. So there's a habit tracker, a mini calendar, a weekly focus section, weekly tasks, and then a dot grid down here. And then this is your week on 4 pages. So it is a daily, and it has the hourlies broken down and then a little to-do list or task list for every day, but it's not as big, if that makes sense. Like, it's only half a page per day. So I really liked this because I do love the 7x9 size, but I felt like I didn't need an entire page for the day. I could be wrong, you know, but I don't think I need that right now. So I was very interested in this layout, and I just wanted to go ahead and give it a try. So again, this is a week on 4 pages. So I'm sure you can read, but Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So it has just basic layout here, hourly, and it does go from 5 a.m. to 8 p.m. Saturday and Sunday have their own sections. They are not split, which I like, especially for football season, because our Sundays can be pretty busy. So this also has, there's the holidays are pre-printed up here, and there are some little lines up here and then a blank spot here. You can write whatever you want. So I just thought that this was a fantastic layout, and I was very interested to try it. So yeah, that is the daily number 14. And again, this is for third quarter, so July through September of 2026. Next, I have the monthly number 45. Now, when I ordered these, it was 45 and 46, monthly 45 and 46. Now, this is for a year. This starts in July. So here is your cover page, 2026, 2027, Jane's Agenda. And then we have the yearly overview. So again, starts in July, goes through December of 2026 on this side. So you have your mini month calendars. They do have the holidays circled for you already, which is nice. And the Planner Kate transparent dots do fit in here, by the way. So it has that, and then it has your holidays like pre-printed listed here, and then a whole bunch of lines so you can write your own tasks or events in there. And then on the back, of course, here is 2027, January through June. And then the rest of 2027 is here, July through December. So you do get the full year of 2027 in this planner too, which is really nice for pre-planning. And then on the back of this, there is a snapshot of 2028. So there is a lot of calendar in here, which is really cool to see the holidays too, when they're going to be in advance. So those are all like your mini month calendars. And then you go into your July 2026 dashboard. So your dashboard here, there's the mini calendar for July. Here is some lined space over here. You can do whatever you'd like with it. Key projects for the month and the date you want them due. And then here's your monthly goals, your projected and your actual. And then this is the monthly spread that I chose. This is the lined calendar option. So you do have some line space up here to write whatever you want. And then I chose a Monday start. So this is a Monday start calendar, and you can choose Monday or Sunday, just so you know. And then it has the full calendar here, including the moon phases, which I thought was pretty cool. And then you have like a little side box here that says this week. So you can write like your focus for that week, or if you have assignments due that week, or work-related stuff, kids stuff, whatever. You can write whatever you want in this box, or you don't even have to write it for this week, and you can just write whatever you want there. So yes, that is what the calendar spread looks like. And on the back of that calendar page, you have a month habit tracker. So this does have 1 through 31 on here, and then your tasks that you are tracking each month, which for some people, I know monthly habit tracking can be a little bit easier than weekly habit tracking. So there is that option. And then you have this whole lined section that you can use for whatever you want. And then you also have a dot grid section down here. So that is what the monthlies look like. And then they continue like that. And again, this is the full year. So it's July 2026 through December of 2027. So here is the last month in here. This is December of 2027. And then you do have a little snapshot here of the month ahead calendar. That's what the mini calendar is on these. So that is the monthly inserts that I chose. And they do have different options for these too. They have unlined. They have ones that look a little bit different with different dashboard. So yes, these are monthly number 45. Now we have 2 more accessories here, so let me take these out of the plastic and I will show you what they are. So first, we have the frosted monthly tab dividers. So this is January through December, and it is in black writing, if that will focus. Yep, okay. So these are just frosted dividers that go, you know, they're see-through. They go in front of your month. So pretty basic, but I felt like they were necessary. The whole point of Jane's Agenda is to build out your planners and customize them the way that you want to. So they don't come, you know, pre-bound and everything. You build what you want. So I also got one of their vegan leather planner covers. So this is in shell, which I got this color because it pretty much matches just about everything. So for the monthly subscription boxes, there's a different theme every month, and I feel like shell goes with a lot of them. So I picked up this color. There are a bunch of different colors that I want to get, but I thought that this was a good one to start with. So it does have a pocket here, and then there's a pen loop on this side. So beautiful cover, really, really nice. It's that pebbled faux leather. So this is really sturdy too. and I am very excited to get this all put together. All right, so that is everything that came in my Jane's Agenda order, and stay tuned. I will be putting up a video of putting this all together and kind of going over some more of my ideas, and then I will also have another video on the subscription box when I get my July subscription box. So again, stay tuned for that. I am so excited. If you are a Jane's Agenda user or you have any advice for me starting out in the Jane's Agenda world, definitely leave a comment below. I'd love to hear it. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing, and I will see you guys in my next video.